Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a video on this hunter green look that all of you guys requested. I posted a video like 2 videos ago, or 1 video ago. I can't remember, but I posted a video and I asked you guys if you wanted to see the look and everyone said yes. So I did literally the exact same thing. I didn't change anything. Same foundation, same concealer, same bronzer, eye look, lashes, everything. So yeah, if you guys would like to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. So we're gonna start off by picking this hair up and out of my face. It's currently wet, well, damp. I'm gonna blow it out in a little while. My brows are filled and my eyes are primed, and I'm gonna start off by going with the Dare to Create 39A palette. We're gonna use all of the greens for the most part. So I'm starting off with a fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M441, and I'm picking up the first 2 brown transition shades. Let me zoom you in a little bit. Picking up these 2 shades right here just for a nice transition. And this is my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to keep that color a little under my brow bone. My phone is acting so dumb, it's pissing me off. So I'm just working this in circular motions, also in windshield wiper motions, just because I don't have preference. I just do a little bit of both. This to me is a super simple look because I am pretty much just doing a regular eyeshadow look just with the green tones in the palette. And I'm just building this color up until I get it to the intensity that I want it. I think there is good. I'm gonna pick up this Sephora, oh, this brush is so old. The Crease Shadow Brush is the number 73. It's a little bit more dense, and I'm gonna start off picking up this green shade right here. It's more of like a bright green because the other green is a little bit more of like a dark, deep green. So I'm just picking that up on the tip of the brush, and I'm putting it a little bit lower than where I put that transition shade. This is gonna help transition the greens into one another. So I'm starting off pretty light and then just building it until I get it as intense as I want it. And I'm again working in pretty round motions just to make sure all of it's blended. And I'm just going back and picking up as I need it. And I'm just gonna pick up that brush that I used at first and just help blend the edges out. These colors blend pretty well into each other. I just like using the transition just to help keep it smooth. And I just picked up a little bit more of that color, and I'm just working it into my crease just to help blend the 2 shades out. I'll do the same thing on the other eye. So now I'm picking up a Morphe M562, which is my favorite little precision brush. And I'm picking up this darkest green that's right here. And I'm gonna use that just to start smoking it out and making it darker. And just working it into this crease. I also wanna pick up a little bit of dark brown. So I'm gonna use this one right here just to intensify the look a little bit. I'm gonna use that same M562 that I used and just really keep it on these outer corners right here just to give the look a little bit of depth. I'm gonna pick up this shade right here. It's kind of like a rusty gold with like a green undertone. So I'm gonna put a little bit of my NYX glitter primer first and just carve where I want the color to be. Cause y'all know, hooded lid problems. This color is gonna get everywhere anyway. Okay, so we're gonna leave it there, and then I'm just gonna take that green with my finger and just press it. I like this color. It's kind of like a antique money looking green. These looks always look so lame until you put like liner and lashes on them. 1 second. So I'm gonna put some of my Sephora collection black liquid liner. Am I feeling a wing today? I think I'm gonna do a wing today. I'm gonna go ahead and clean any fallout, which I don't have much. I have very little fallout. I'm gonna clean from underneath my eyes and just sharpen underneath my wing. Now we're gonna go in with some lashes, and I'm gonna use these Dame Boss lashes. These are in the style Ladylike. So I'm going to put some mascara and pop these on real quick, and then I'll be right back so that we can do the face. So lashes are on, so now we're gonna move on to complexion. For primer, I'm gonna go ahead and use, you guys already know, my Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. Lately, my skin has been really dry because in Orlando, it's been pretty cold and the air has been really dry. Today it's not that cold, it's like, I think in the 60s. It's pretty warm out actually. I'm going to be using my Collab Makeup Bright Spark Radiant Foundation. I use the color Honey 06, and I'm gonna go ahead and pump it on my little metal dish thing. This foundation for me is like a medium to full coverage. You can definitely build it if you want to. I'm gonna go in with a Loreal sponge, and I'm just going to pounce it. I like the color of it a lot. Like, I feel like the color matches me pretty perfectly. And I'm just blending this in to my skin. This is a radiant foundation, but since I'm dry, I tend to get, it looks pretty matte on me. Like, it doesn't stay super radiant, especially once I set it, and because the air has been so cold. But I've really been liking this foundation. Every time I've worn it, I've gotten so many questions on it. I included it in my December favorites, and I've been wearing it in almost every video for the last like 2 or 3 videos, and everyone has been saying, like, complimenting my skin and saying that my skin looks really good and it looks super smooth and flawless. And of course, obviously that has to do with skincare, but this foundation, it looks really good on the skin, which I was honestly surprised because how much I hated the full coverage matte one. This one just works way better for my skin and my skin type. The matte one looked so bad on my skin that I had to delete the video of me using it because it was that bad. Like, I don't like to bash anything because obviously different things work for different people. There might be people that absolutely love that foundation, so I don't like to bash anything, but this foundation just works way better, and I was definitely skeptical. Like, I was like, I don't know, it's gonna be the same thing as before, but I feel like the color matches me perfectly, so I just feel like this looks perfect. It applies beautiful with a beauty blender. I feel like the coverage is like a medium right now, but you can definitely build it. I have built it before and I like it. For concealer, I'm gonna go in with my Colourpop concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Tan. I need to purchase another one in Golden, even though Golden is like my darker shade. But I love this concealer. You guys know I use it all the time. If I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape, it's for more of like special like occasions, or if I'm going somewhere or whatever. This is like my everyday concealer, and I am in love with it. And I'm just bouncing it in with this. It really helps just brighten the center of my face. I haven't been into a really light concealer for my under eyes. I like it to look more of like a natural fade, like it just looks like my face is naturally that light in the center. But everyone is different. There's people that like a really bright under eye, but I feel like once I put my bronzer and all that stuff and set it with concealer, or set it with my powder, it looks nice and bright for what I want and how I want it to look. Only thing is, this concealer does dry pretty quickly, so as soon as I put it on, I set it. Like, I don't waste any time. So I'm setting it with my Mercier Tranalucent Loose Powder, and I'm just gonna blend it out first and then set it very quickly. And you guys know I don't bake. I just press it in just to set, and I just feel like it looks beautiful underneath the eyes. A little bit on my nose and a little bit on my chin. I'm gonna go ahead and set with my Sephora collection. You already know, I don't need to repeat myself. I say it all the time. And I'm using a Sephora Collection Pro Airbrush number 55 brush just to push this into my skin. Like, you see how it looks so good, especially on camera. Like, I feel like the camera picks this foundation up so well. Now, using my new Bay, my favorite bronzer at the moment, I'm going to use the Collab Makeup Bronzer in the shade Major, and I'm picking it up with this e.l.f. complexion brush. It's kind of like a paddle brush, and I'm just going to bronze up the perimeters of my face. You'll see how bomb this bronzer gives, like you can already see it. Tyler's FaceTiming me. Hi.
Hey.
What's up? Okay. I'm gonna make you some food.
Huh?
I'm gonna make you some food.
What have you been up to?
Well, I'm filming right now. But I finished editing a video. I went to the office to try to print those labels, and the freaking printer is not working.
We'll go buy one right now.
Okay, and then I left to go to the grocery store. I went to Aldi and bought food, and then I went to Publix and bought food. I bought you your sodas. I brought you more orange juice. I got you more milk. I got you some cheesecake. I got you some desserts and some sweets. Tyler always throws me off. Like when he calls me, when he gets here, he just throws me off. So I want to try to finish before he gets here. But anyways, you can see the bronziness that this bronzer gives to my face. I've had a couple of you guys write me that you've already picked it up, and I promise you're gonna love it. Like when it comes to bronzer, I'm like a big bronzer person. This is literally the perfect shade. Like this is definitely a bronzer that I'm going to have for a long time. I'm gonna mix two blushes. I'm gonna mix the Burts Bees Blush in Toasted Cinnamon and a little bit of the Sephora Collection Blush in Hot Flush, just because I want like an orangey sheen to my cheeks. So I'm gonna first pick up this one with a Morphe E4 brush, and I'm going to pop that on my cheeks. I like this bronzer because it blends in with, or this blush because it blends in so well with bronzer. But I just want a little bit more of a orangey touch to it, so I'm just gonna pop that right on the cheeks, like right there. And I'm just going to push in with my beauty blender. Now to highlight, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Shimmer Brick in Radiant Shimmer. I'm going to go in with mostly the top parts just because they're more bronzy. And I'm just going to put that on. Look at that. Woo! Right in the center of the forehead and on my chin. And I'm also going to just push that into the skin because I don't like the way it looks when it's like you can see like a stripe of highlight. For underneath my eyes, I'm going to use this little brush that I got off of Amazon, and I'm going to pick up the greens from the palette, and I'm just going to put those underneath my eyes to smoke out my lower lash line. And then we're just going to put some lower lash mascara on, and I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash. For lips, I'm going in with the Collab Makeup Line and Define Lip Contouring Pencil, and this is in the shade Burnt Up. I like these a lot as well. This kind of reminds me of the Makeup Forever Aqua pencils. And then I'm going to fill my lips in with the Dose of Colors Knock on Wood Liquid Lipstick. I should zoom you out, right? So I'm going to finish this hair so I can film my outro and my intro, and then we'll be done with everything. Alright guys, so here is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love these greens. I threw on this jacket just to complement the green a little bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please thumbs up this video if you did. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see and what other looks down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.